What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be going over the few modifications that I have done so far to my 2021 KLX300. I haven't done all too much yet, but I've done a few little tweaks here and there to get it away from its stock form and make it feel a little bit better. So we're going to go over those today. So the first thing I ended up doing here was the bars, and I wasn't even really planning to get bars. I was loading it up into the back of my truck. It was around the time of Easter, I believe. I was going back to my parents, and I dropped it loading it up and broke the stock bars like right here. It just completely cracked, and it was just like hanging off. So I went to, when I was back at my parents' house, I went to just my local power sports place and picked up these Fly, I believe they're the Fly Aero MX bars. I believe that's what they're called, but I really like these. I can already tell that they're a lot more solid than the stock ones. I don't know exactly what they're made of, but they do seem really solid and nice. And also they had this kind of gray color, which I wasn't sure if I was gonna like, but I actually ended up really liking it because it kind of goes with the camo gray really well, I think. So I'll try to find a link or something and leave these bars in the description for you guys. But as far as the construction of these bars, they're pretty much identical to the stock bars, which was fine with me. I didn't really have a problem with the stock bars and how they felt. Now someone has suggested that I try out the bar risers, so I think I will get a set of those, since they're about, I think they're like $30 or $40 for the Pro Taper ones. And I do just want to try those and see if I like to feel better, but haven't gotten to try those yet. Then coming back here to the back of the bike, next mod I had done, which is this TST Industries Fender eliminator. And I'll tell the story about why I needed to do that. I was always kind of looking at getting that Fender eliminator. Maybe not so soon, but I was doing wheelies in the yard, and I ended up, because the stock thing hangs down like somewhere down to like ridiculously low, probably down to here, and I ended up just snapping that off, and it ended up kind of chewing my license plate up a little bit, as you guys can see, and completely just ruined my whole rear brake light and all this thing back here. So I ended up getting the TST Fender eliminator, and I've been really liking that. It makes it look super clean. So this TST Fender eliminator it ran me about $115, I believe, shipped, somewhere right around there. Not too bad when you're comparing it to like the Yoshimura Fender eliminator kit, which runs about $165. However, the Yoshimura one does have two little external turn signal pods, which some people may like better. But yeah, this is a really good modification, kind of a must-do in my opinion, to get rid of that ugly Fender, but everyone has different preferences. Anyways, yeah, that was about $115-ish, and the bars were not too bad at all. I believe they were $52 or no more than $55. Really reasonable, and I've been liking these so far a lot. Coming down to the next thing over here is going to be, you guys have seen these if you saw me upload the video doing the peg install, is these pegs. These are some $35 Amazon pegs, and if you watch the video, you know, really the only reason I'd say this is a must-do mod is just because those stock foot pegs that they come with, they're so tiny. If you have boots on, sometimes your boots can catch them good, but if you do riding with regular shoes, some everyday commuting, I'd say these are definitely a must-have. It's just so much more comfortable and feels a lot better. They're wider and longer, and they look a little bit beefier too, so no complaints on these so far. I will say, I think I got them for about $35 shipped when I got them, and when I originally linked them in the video, and I think I saw them on another Amazon link getting sold for like $100 now, so I'm not sure if the price changed or what the deal with that is, but I'll try to find the cheapest version of these that are available right now and link those in the description as well for you guys. Alright, and now for the last modification of the KLX300 so far. I guess you guys haven't seen this unless you follow me on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at NolanRides. But I got this T-Rex Racing skid plate here. The stock, it comes with a stock. The bike comes with a very small little skid plate. It's a very small, like, covers just right here basically. So I like this T-Rex. I like the T-Rex Racing skid plate. I have some footage of me installing it, which I'll probably throw into my next video. But so far so good with this. I like how it's black and kind of blends in with the frame well, and it provides really good coverage as well. Some skid plates come up over here, which would be nice if this one did, but I think we still got plenty of coverage here, and I've been liking this thing as well. So I believe when I bought it off Amazon, I bought one of the last ones, but I'll try to find a link for these and put that in the description as well below. Pretty much it for what I have done to the, oh, and there's my exhaust right here. All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Woo. All right, so that's gonna be the exhaust for the Z125, but that's for another video. Hey guys, that's about gonna do it for what I've done to the bike so far in the short months I've owned it, about 2 to 3 months. The tail tidy, the T-Rex Racing skid plate, the Amazon foot pegs, they're called Angzin foot pegs, ANXINN, I believe, and the Fly Arrow handlebars. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I plan to have a part 2 of the things I've done to the KLX300 once I get more stuff for it, and that will probably be more performance oriented stuff, maybe a few other odds and ends and other things, but be sure to subscribe for that. That'll probably be in the next month or 2, but we're always putting out videos with the KLX300 here, so subscribe, drop a like if you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.